Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Phins Show. I am your host, Miss Phins. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. Much appreciated. Hit that like button, guys. Share, subscribe, let everybody else know we are live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that like button. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a big one for you. We've got a big one for you. We gotta talk about it. As much as I wanted to avoid it, ladies and gentlemen, we have to talk about Tua Tagovailoa's performance versus the Texans. What happened? We're gonna break it down. We're gonna go through everything here with you. So hit that like button for me, guys. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, guys. Um, man, my vocal cords are a little bit injured today, I think. Mm, So bear with me, but I should be fine. I should be fine. Um, what's up, Jeremiah? Welcome. Good morning. First one in the building. Hey, y'all. Miss Fans, how you doing? Revo, thank you so much. To simply throw away this season. I don't know. Did he simply throw away the season? I don't think it's that easy, man. I don't. I really don't. It is extremely disappointing. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if I would put that he just threw away the season just cause. Um, but I will tell you this: I'm highly disappointed. One thing I will say that I know it to be true is I know for a fact Tua really is trying to win. I just don't know if well I don't yeah he's not good enough. That's all it is. What's up, Michael K? Welcome, welcome. I was the first, but was told if nothing nice to say, say nothing. Well, good morning to you, sir. You don't throw away a season in one game. That is true, Joe. Good morning, Joe. Another one of our awesome members. You don't. You really don't. I just to get into the mind of this man, I don't understand why he's having so many mental breakdowns. To be honest with you guys, half of me, I'm not gonna lie to you, half of me truly, truly, truly wants to throw a brick to a wall because I don't think I don't think he's gonna be the one to get us anywhere at this point. I'm not losing ultimate hope, obviously, because there is still a chance for us to make it. And the postseason bowl, what? To make it to what? So we can absolutely get destroyed? I don't know if I'm feeling that again. But I'll tell you this. We have what it takes, ladies and gentlemen, to win. We have the team. It's just he's not making it happen, ladies and gentlemen. That's the problem. So Tua Tagovailoa yesterday had went 20 of 40, 72.5 completion percentage, 196 yards, 4.9 average, one touchdown, three interceptions, guys. That's horrendous at the end of the day. That's horrendous. Why? Because we expect a little too much from our team for us not to have what do you call it? For us not to have success. And this sucks. This absolutely sucks. But thank you so much for everybody coming through. Thank you for checking out Tool Tuesday this week. Look at that. Look at that thumbnail. I actually worked really hard on this one, guys. Tell me about it. It is not easy, but take a look at that puppy. Man, I was so excited, guys. I was truly so excited. I couldn't believe. I was super excited. You see how he's popping out? Like he's popping out of the picture, but he's still in the picture. I'm telling you, by the time I'm done with this I'm gonna be ultimate graphic designer, man. 'Cause apparently that's what it takes to do this job, and I'm gonna do it just right. Sorry, I just really like my thumbnail, so looks pretty good. Let me know what you thought of that thumbnail, guys. Let me know what you thought about that. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Look, comparing the quarterbacks, they both didn't do a good job. The difference is one didn't turn the ball over 3 times. That's it. CJ Straw had, statistically speaking, Tua had besides the interceptions, Tua had a better game. What's up, Dolphin Don? How you doing, sir? Good morning, Adam S. Welcome, welcome. Much appreciated. One of our awesome members. While everyone is throwing a tool tantrum, I'm asking for a clean house and reset. Yeah, that's fine. But people can still complain, Joe. Like, this is frustrating. Especially for those who have been calling for this for a while now. You know what I mean? Statistically speaking, 29 or 40, like, this is actually pretty good numbers. It just wasn't enough. It almost kind of goes back to why I started out yesterday's show, which, by the way, I don't 100% believe what I was saying to be true because I still personally believe this defense, for what they are, performed pretty decent. They did their job, in my opinion. But yet again, the offense did not come through. But people want to blame the defense as if we put the most amount of money in our defense. What's up, Michelle? One of our other awesome members. Thank you so much, girl. Appreciate it. Emojis. Let's go. It's about to be 6 months of the same thing about Tua. No, Joe. This is the 5th year we've been dealing with Tua. 5th year. What's up, delusional? Welcome. I understand what you're saying. You were saying. I understand what you were saying. Yeah, it's not. See, the thing is, because obviously you can never make anybody happy. You heard all the narratives. It's the anyone but crowd. Anyone but Tua can make a mistake. Look at this O line. Look at this defense. Look at these wide receivers dropping balls. I'm like, you do realize that we don't even have the number one dropping balls in the league. You do realize that the online pressure percentage is actually one of the least in the league. No, you don't realize that. You just want to use whatever little excuse to be able to say that it's anyone but the precious Tua. Although unfair, if you wanted the W, the defense would have to go above and beyond. See, so they're asking for this defense to be a historic defense. They're only happy if the defense only allow as much as our offense scored. Our offense scored 7 points. So for them to be happy, this defense needed to do something that's practically impossible and average 3 points a game. Really? Really? In a passing league, you're going to ask the defense to do something ridiculously extraordinary. That's what they want. That's when they feel like it's okay. They're nowhere to be found, by the way. They're hiding. And that's the part that's ridiculous. See, I can't me saying the offense has to score 30 points for us to win, That's not being unrealistically because this offense has done it multiple times for multiple years. This quarterback has done it multiple times for multiple years. When on earth have you seen our defense, or how many times, shut out a team or get them to 3 points? Seldomly. You could say that about every single defense of all time. It's all about matchups. So if the defense would have kept them to 7 points, then that crowd would have been okay. No, can I maybe expect? Because, see, the defense stopped the Texans to less than league average. League average is 22.2 points per game. The defense stopped them to 20. They've been averaging 23 points a game. The defense has been averaging, right? 20 or like 22.7 points per game. Let's say 23 points per game. They outperformed themselves by 3 points and the league average. The offense didn't even perform to what they've been averaging, which is 19.7 points per game. Last time it was 20.3 points per game. So can you imagine if we would have scored 21? Do we win this game or no? Mm. You need the defense to not let up more than the offense scores to win any game. Mm. Again, if your offense is putting up 12 points, you mean to tell me I gotta keep them to 10 points for us to win? I gotta be historic while the offense is mediocre. Is that what we're saying? Because that's hard, dude. The opposing team gets paid too. That's hard. That's really hard. What about if we rewrite this sentence and say you need the offense to outscore the other offense, which is the truth? If you don't believe me, take a look at what the LA Rams did to Buffalo Bills, or what the Pittsburgh Steelers did this year to the Cincinnati Bengals. All four teams, with the exception of the Bengals, scored 40 plus points. Bengals scored 38. It's a passing league. And Steelers have a top 5 defense this year. And even then, they knew they were going up against a high powered offense. They have zero defense with the Bengals. Zero defense with the Bengals. But they knew that offense can put up points no matter who you have on your own defense. And what happened? They went out there and put up points because they knew they had to. Yes, hit that like button. What's up, Lance? Welcome, welcome. I can't expect my first year DC with half a new personnel to come here and to do way better than what league average is. That would be unrealistic. But I can't expect my number one scoring offense to, at least, instead of dropping to 32nd, go to top 10, right? Now, another excuse that I keep hearing, if Tua was available, those 4 games, we would have never been in this position. Well, guess what? It's Tua's fault. It is Tua's fault. Well, he wasn't here these 4 games. Nobody else's. That's not true, Miss Phins. That's not true. They put him on IR. They did to protect himself from himself. Or really the league from himself, but whatever. What's up, CB83? How you doing? I'm here for it. Good morning, Miss Phins. Oh, I'm sure you are. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Hit that like button. Much appreciated. We unfortunately, which I kind of I kind of was poking a little fun, killing there it is with a 20-12 loss. Oh Lord, it's kind of funny. I really want to yell, but I can't because physically I don't feel good. But what I will say is this: this is year 5. Peyton Manning wasn't winning till after year 5. Drew Brees wasn't winning till after year 5. You know what? You're right. Completely different type of league by then. Back then, though. Completely different type of league by then. I think we can replace the word narratives with facts. Yeah, it's the same thing. But see, now it's not taboo to say and speak the truth. Now, you get with a performance like that. Even Kurt Warner said he had a bad game. Now it's cool to say that Tua had a bad game. Now it's cool to say that he's probably not good enough to get us anywhere. Now, well, let's take a look at Tua this year, ladies and gentlemen. 6'1". Why do they keep lying? My man is 5'11". 2,652 yards, 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, half of them in 1 game. 61.2 QBR. Okay, let's take a look at him. Completion percentage, man. The number one. God bless you, Parson. There's always something he does. A 60 passer rating this game. Let's take a look at the last 5 games. Oof. Okay. 156 completions versus 209 attempts. 74.5 completion percentage. Let's say 1,500 yards, 7.2, 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. 57% is long. 107 passer rating. Tua's kryptonite. Good teams. Funny how he always has a bad game against good defense and when games matter. Oh, defense played great. What? Man, I don't believe this. Now, defense played great. Two things can be true. True. Absolutely true. The last 5 games we played only one good team in my opinion, but now we gotta say 2. Let's compare these two games. You had Houston up here, the only two losses. Green Bay down here. 29 of 40, 37 of 46, 365 yards, 196. 72.5 completion percentage, 80.4. Damn, that's really good. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Its longest 21 versus Houston, longest 30 versus Green Bay. Sacked 5 times in Green Bay, sacked 3 times versus Houston. If we would have had this performance versus the Green Bay, we might have been able to score a little bit more on that team. Maybe. I mean, one more touchdown at least. What would that have gotten us? To 17 points? Still not enough. Still not enough. But it would have gotten us closer to it. Let's go ahead and take a look at one thing real quick, which I think is up here. Here it is. Play by play. Let's take a look at how many offensive opportunities did the Dolphins have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the first half. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the second half. That's 10 overall. 6 in the first, 4 in the second. Let's see what this the Texans had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 plays, 0 on 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 10, because I'm not gonna count this. This is just them killing, like kneeling, essentially, you know. Guys, let's see what the D did here. How many opportunities were we able to force them to 3 now? They got the field goal that first drive. 1 punt, 2 punts, then they got a touchdown. They fumble. We forced a fumble. That's 3. They got a field goal, touchdown. Another punt, another punt, another punt. 6 punts. 6 punts. How did we respond? Well, 6 punt or 6 3 and outs or turnovers, right? How did we respond? We got the punt. We scored a field goal. Let's go. They punted. What did we do? We fumbled in 3 plays. They get the touchdown. How do we respond? We get another field goal. Why did we get a field goal and not a touchdown here? Let's take a look. Short pass to Etienne for 4 yards. Fumbles recovered by Aaron Brewer at the Houston 18. To'o. Third and 10 at the Houston 21. So we got a short pass, another pass, incomplete. First and 10 at the 21. So run play. Another run play. Then we decide, oh, there's a penalty. Oh, on Tyreek Hill, hold it. Yeah, that one hurt us. Okay, we got a penalty here. Then we got Tua out of the shotgun to Jonnu Smith, right? At that point, you have to pass. I mean, you're 1 and 10, 2nd and 3 at the 14, but then you get the penalty, brings you back. 2nd and 10 at the 21. Then 3rd and 10 after that missed pass. Another missed pass. Now it's 4-7. 2-minute warning. Sanders kicks the ball. Lordy, lordy, lord. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an unfortunate field goal. Drive. At the 21, we should have scored a touchdown instead of a field goal. It was 3-6. And, I knew there was something I forgot to do. Let me add these three because I have three different things for you guys. Because, see, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Open. Oh, no, this one. Open this one. And the last one. There's gonna be a change in turn, and then we'll discuss that in a second here. But 4 plays. Look at what our defense does, man. We get a fumble recovered by Brooks. 2 plays later. 2 plays later. Do a short pass to Durham Smythe at the 30, at the Houston 34. We're in field goal range at minimum. Penalty on Eichenberg, holding 10, obviously. 1st and 20, first time out by us. Okay, trying to stop the clock. We're trying to understand what's happening, right? 2 on a shotgun short to Tyreek Hill for 7 yards. Another penalty on the Houston gives us an extra 5 yards, making it 1st and 10. Let's go. 2 at the 43, just outside of field goal range. Short pass to Achane. We make it. Let's go. Take our second timeout. Out of that timeout, short pass to the middle for Tyreek Hill. Intercepted. That play right there, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about your game killers, man. It's not even that it was an interception. That was such a bad interception. Not that they're good interceptions, because not all interceptions are the same. They're not. We know football. Not all interceptions are the same. Balls can be tipped. I don't really, balls that are tipped, I don't really 100% attribute to the I don't really attribute to the quarterbacks. Those just end up being good defensive plays, in my opinion. So there's not really that you can do about that. But it was so clearly obvious. The world knew. And I don't even think Tua saw the man just sitting. He wasn't even trying. He didn't gum to it. He didn't do any special move to try to bite to pretend. He didn't try to fake out Tua or nothing. He was sitting there the entire time. And he let go of that ball. There were other opportunities in that exact same play. And it's not like he was being pressured at all. He had a clean pocket. There is gotta be something mental. No, I refuse to say that. No. I refuse. I was gonna say something, but you know what? Nah. I'm calling BS. Because right now, If you take a look at it, ladies and gentlemen, there shouldn't be such a huge drop off between him playing versus bad teams and him playing versus good team. He should be able to at least average this right here. Daniel Jones has a better record than Tua Tagovailoa does versus good teams or teams above 500. Daniel Jones, and everybody wants to say how Daniel Jones is a horrible quarterback, right? The horrible quarterback can beat teams with a bad team. With a bad team. We're not even a bad team. We're an average team. We're mid. I just like saying mid. We're an average team. Daniel Jones, who I think everybody in this league can agree, not a very good quarterback. At least that's what everybody could agree on. Has had some decent teams around him, just haven't really gotten it done. And even he's got a better record versus teams above 500. But everybody wants to put all this on Tua. It's not all on Tua. We know this, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I focus on the defense. Apparently, we have to have a defense that scores for us, that holds opposing teams to 3 points, just to give our offense that we spend the most amount of money on an opportunity. Guys, we had 6 opportunities. 6 times the defense either forced a punt or got a turnover. 6 times in this game. That's 6 extra possessions. Our defense was able to get our offense. And what did we do? We did not execute. McDaniel can only set up the game plan. He cannot throw the ball himself. He cannot catch the ball himself. He cannot run the routes. Neither can Greer. Neither can Stephen Ross. Neither can Weaver or Butch Berry or Danny Crossman. None of them. So when you have all of this being set up by the team, at the end of the day, in every single game, when that clock ticks, it's whatever happens within those 100 yards. And that's the problem. That is a problem right then and there. This was such a dumb interception. It was so egregious because you can tell he wasn't even looking. Don't talk to me about anticipation. He didn't even see the defender. The defender didn't even make a special move or kind of fake them out or nothing. All he did was just sit in his route and became a receiver. The ball, and if that was supposed to be towards Tyreek, which it was because Tyreek was behind the dude, that was severely underthrown. If that's what that was supposed, that touch, that we're told he has one of the hardest balls to throw in the NFL. It's over the linebacker under the safety. Bar none. You have to have beautiful touch. When you're throwing that ball, you gotta have touch. And you have to have power. Because you gotta get that ball there. You can't always make this rainbow throw, because by the time that ball gets up here to its apex, to the top of that route for that ball, the defender's gonna be there. You have to be able to get that ball to your receiver. That ball, funny enough, I don't want to say it was on a tightrope, but it was pretty. There wasn't a lot of arch in that. There was also no power onto that throw. That was severely underthrown. Damn, ball. Whatever, I'll get it later. And the sad part is, I don't even think it was because of his power. He just didn't see the dude. If you're using anticipation, you didn't even see him. That split second you need to double check, that Tua didn't even see the defender, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Tua puts too much touch on go balls. Let it rip, man. If Tyreek doesn't get it, no one can. That was so unbelievably underthrown. It was atrocious. That right there. Nah, man. You gotta own that. No, 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 no. And you know what? If Tyreek was in the right spot, which I know it wasn't this play, but Mike McDaniel, I know you're trying to save Tua. There is no point at this point, but I understand. You hitched your wagon to him. When he's gone, whether it's at the end of this season, which it won't be, or in 6 years, you'll be gone too. You two are married to each other. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button for me. We got well over 40 of you guys in the building. Hit that like button for me, please. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. You and you have rookies out here, never been in the league. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh my God. We bought a broken product, is what we did. We put it together with as much super glue as we could. But there's still holes, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when you have like a figurine, like a what are those thingies? The ceramic figurine, and it breaks and shatters. No matter how much you try to put every single little piece back, there's just always one or two, or just like a little hole there and there. It'll never be how it used to be before. We bought a broken product. Now we've been putting this broken product together for the last 5 years. But it's still missing that little bit of here and a little bit of there. That's the problem right here. This has nothing to do with anticipation. This was a game killer. We go there. I mean, we literally we just forced the fumble. It was like the Packers all over again, like 2 years ago, at home on Christmas. We get the turnover by the defense, and I'm not even lying to you. And then, funny enough, both of them are right in the middle. The next flipping play, an interception by Tua right in the middle. You couldn't even make that up. The next play, like, God, you were just killing your defense. Like, damn, I thought I was gonna get a few minutes to sit down and catch my breath since I have to be out there for the whole game. No, I can't. Because my quarterback decided to get the ball back to the other team. Now, we're not going to pretend like Tua's the only guy that goes. No, man, please. Everybody goes that, even Mahomes. And you're like, oh, God, that hurts. But at the end of the day, when you're trying to, in a game this important, and you're trying to make something, you have to step up your game. You need to elevate. This offense only scored 7 points. I'm lying. 6 points. The other 6 points were on special teams and Sanders. Again, last year, the last 5 games, ladies and gentlemen, I have it here. Here it is. The last 5 games, guys. This is why I keep this. Last year, take a look at that. The last 5 games that the Miami Dolphins played, ladies and gentlemen, the last 5 games. Take a look at that. Titans, Jets, Cowboys, Ravens, Bills, okay? Titans, Jets, Cowboys, Ravens, Bills. This was last year. 4 out of 5 were at home. 4 out of 5. 7 points the offense scored in each one of these. I'm not talking special teams. I'm not talking field goals. 7 points in each one of these games at the end of the season, including the playoff game. We beat the Cowboys. Jason Sanders beat the Cowboys. Because even in that game, the offense only scored 7 points. 1, 2, 3. You don't remember the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week? Jason Sanders with 5 field goals, 2 of them being a 57 and a 51 yards. I want better QB play, AB. That's what I want. Better QB play. I don't care who gives it to me. See, unlike you, you're married to Tua. I'm not. I'm happily not married to Tua. I'm not married to any person here that doesn't have, to anybody. You know what I love? Right here. I'm going to show you guys. You see that? It's a very beautiful American flag. Let's go USA. That's who I'm married to. The Miami Dolphins. That's who I want. The Miami Dolphins. I love the Miami Dolphins. I could care less who gets me the win. I just want to win. That's the difference. Some people are married to players. I'm not. My favorite player is still Gesicki, and he's on his 3rd team. And then they get a field goal after that. Like, what do you expect from the defense? Look at this. At the 5-yard line. At the 5-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that should have been a touchdown. They should have scored a touchdown here. They had no business in getting no extra 3 points. This should have been a touchdown, guys. It should have been 17-6 after that interception. 17-6. It ended up being 13. The fact that this defense, with 5 yards to go after that devastating interception, forced them to kick a field goal, man, yo, outperformed, dude. Outperformed. Okay, I love Gesicki. I'm not gonna lie. If you look at mine, literally, he's still in my. I don't know if you can see it or not, but maybe. So. There you go. I think you guys saw it. He's still, yeah, he's still in my. But I got him in the Dolphins. You see? I know. Okay, that was it. That's oh, I still love him, but he doesn't play for my team anymore. Okay? You guys are funny. So, we're back. Come on. Why is it so damn dark? Oh, maybe if that might add a little bit. Yeah, well, it's a little bit better. Let's go. Absolutely, I got a crush. Mike is sexy. Anyways, let's move on. This is what I mean. The defense, there was not more that you could expect from the defense. What? For them to get a pick 6 and a 95-yard touchdown? Like, come on, man. Let's be realistic, guys. Let's be realistic. If we would have scored right here instead of this interception where we should have done, at minimum scored the field goal, it would have been 9-10, not no 6-13, 9-10, right? Even though I still think we should have scored that touchdown, in my opinion. That touchdown would have put us at 13-10, right? Yeah, 13-10. We would have been up 13-10. They come here, they scored a touchdown. It would have been 17-13. We scored a touchdown. It would have been 20-13 on our favor. We would have been up by 20. They would have had 13. They punt the ball 20-13. We give out the ball again. But look at that. We forced them to whatever. It's still 2013, ladies and gentlemen. They make us punt again 2013. We forced them to score 2013. We get the interception 2013. Who the heck wins this game 2013? It would have been the Miami Dolphins. I mean, 2017. My bad. 2017 is what I was going to say. 2017. I'm not 2013. Sorry. It would have been 2017. 2017 after this touchdown. 2017, 2017, 2017. They might have gotten a kick and maybe made it 2020. Okay. But we still have 1, 2, 3 opportunities to go down the field and kick our own 60-yard touchdown. To make it 23-20, we still win the game. We lost that game right here. This interception right here. No, there was plenty of game. There was. This was a 6-point swing, guys. The field goal and the fact that it took away the 3 we were supposed to get. Hey, what's up from Twitter? What up, Phins? Welcome, welcome. So that's where we lost the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I got something for y'all. Because I know what happened here, They scored a touchdown, we scored a touchdown finally. But there was something major that happened. In the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to see, okay, up to this point, what was Tua doing? It was 6-13 up to this point, right? 6-13. This is before they scored a touchdown. They scored that touchdown with, let's see here, 11 minutes left or something like that. It was, I forgot what it was, right? It was, yeah, 6-13. This is where we're at right now. This is the stats for the game, ladies and gentlemen, after they score that touchdown. After they scored that touchdown, this is the stats for the game. You know what happens to that touchdown after it and we get the ball? This is when the Bulls got practically murdered. Where the game had a major stoppage. Right here. It was 6-20, ladies and gentlemen. 6-20. 6-20 in this game. At this particular moment, 9 minutes, 34 seconds. Guys, we're still in the game. We're only down 2 touchdowns. We're only down 2 touchdowns. That's it. We're only down 2 touchdowns at this point. There it is, 6-20. You see it right there? 6-20. After that, We get it. I wanted to see what the stats for Tua were afterwards. That's why I got this. This is the entire stat line for the entire game up to that point before we scored that touchdown. Tua was 15 of 21 with 100 yards. 15 of 21. I think that's a good percentage, right? Let me see. 15 of 21. 71.4 completion percentage up to that point. He had 100 yards, averaging 4.8. He had no touchdown, but he already had that one interception. He had only taken two, um, what do you call it? 2 sacks at that moment. And his passer rating was 61.6. This is right before the touchdown. Right before the touchdown. Devon Nation at that point had 10 carries, 36 yards. Mostert, 3 carries for 5. Malik Washington was 4 for 4 and 47. Devon Achane was 6 of 6 for 25. Jonnu, 3 of 4 for 23. Tyreek Hill had no catches at that point. This is the third quarter with 9 minutes and 34 seconds left. Nine minutes, 34 seconds left. How did we respond, ladies and gentlemen? We managed to get a touchdown. Okay, up to that point, mission accomplished. Now we're only down by 8 because what's his name missed the PAT. And then our defense forces to fumble yet again. Another one. 13 plays, and let's take a look at this. Interception. Tua pass, short right, intended for Hill, intercepted. Why is it that his interceptions come when he's trying to hit Tyreek? I don't get it. I don't get it. We're getting the ball downfield. That's another opportunity for us to go to 15 to 20. Maybe even 7 points would have put us at 19 to 20 at that point. Our defense forced him to punt. Again, a negative yardage. We punt the ball again. 3 plays. Defense, another point opportunity. And the last killer interception. I told you guys there was one game, only one game so far this season that I think Tua played his best. And it was actually in a loss. And I've had to say this twice so far. Damn. Come on, man. Twice so far I've said this. If Tua Tagovailoa plays the way he played versus the Bills and these other games, we're winning. We're absolutely winning. We're winning. Tua had his best game versus the Bills in week. And it took a franchise record field goal for them to beat us. A franchise record field goal for them to beat us. What do you mean, Miss Phins? There you go. I pull it up for you guys. A 61-yarder, guys. A 61-yarder. This is what it looked like. We were matching blow for blow. Heck, at one point we were up 10-6 in that first half. Defense sucked. Okay. Defense sucked. 25 of 28, 231 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Tua Tagovailoa, 2 touchdowns, still took a sack. 124.9 completion percentage. Passer rating. This was the best, in my opinion, Tua played all season. He matched blow for blow into a team that we've played 1,000,001 times. And at that point, we were a bad team at 2-6 versus the 7-2 Buffalo Bills. This is it. This Tua Tagovailoa, the way he played in this game, if he would have played the same way versus the Packers, we win that game, in my opinion. Versus the Texans, we win that game, in my opinion. Our biggest challenge, no matter what, is always going to be, at least for now, the Bills. This was the best game he had, and this was week 9. This type of performance right here was as close to a complete game as you could have. Were there opportunities left? Absolutely. It wasn't a perfect game. By no means. This was a perfect game by Tua. But this was the best game, in my opinion, he played. He was decisive when he made his throws. He knew where he wanted to go. We already know that. But in this instance, he was decisive. He knew where he wanted to go. And he didn't put the ball in places where it could be intercepted. Did he have turnover-worthy plays? Every quarterback does. Some more than others. But he protected the ball for the most part in this game. And you know what? He still ended up having an interception. Let's go to that interception. Oh, please. Look at this. Defense sucked. Everybody punted. You know what I mean? But defense sucked. Okay. We even got an interception. Look at that. This is how you reward your team. Force a punt? Come on, bro. You got to get at least a kick. At least 3. They forced us to punt. They got the field goal. We responded in field goal. Our defense got the interception. This is how you thank your defense. You take that ball, and you know what? It wasn't like on the 2-yard line or the 20-yard line when it's a gimme touchdown. No, we went 97 yards. We went the flipping distance and earned every single yard and got that game and that touchdown. What did the defense do? Force them to get a field goal. It's the best you can ask for. Obviously, you want them not to score. But ladies and gentlemen, when you're dealing with a team that you are absolutely inferior to, a field goal is the best you can ask for. This was the kneel down, so this don't count. So we're not gonna focus on that. But you cannot come out of the half with a fumble like this. This right here, to me, we remember this. That then essentially Mostert got benched after this. That Mostert fumble absolutely killed the momentum that we were having in that game. We get the ball back. Imagine if we would have scored at least a field goal. Then the last game would have been for them to try to tie us, not to actually win the game. How does their offense reward their defense for getting that fumble? They scored a touchdown. What do? We get the ball back. We get a field goal. Okay, we're still in it. It's blow for blow, guys. This game is blow for blow. They scored a touchdown. Okay, what do? We respond and score our own touchdown. Same thing again. Okay, the defense not stopping nobody, but guess what the offense is doing? Blow for blow. This offense is staying there and they're doing their job. At that point, the defense had gassed up, man. They're gassed up. 27-27. This was an impossible task to try to ask them with that kind of a high-powered offense that the Bills had to stop them to 3 points, to stop them from scoring. That's ridiculous. And unfortunately, they did. They actually did what they were supposed to do. Guys, they even got a sack. Incomplete. Another incomplete pass by Josh Allen. Another incomplete pass by Josh Allen. It took a 61-yard field goal for them to beat us. This take is absolutely terrible, Miss Phins. The defense was atrocious. Yeah, the defense was atrocious. Did you see what I mean? You see what these people? You see what I mean? The defense was trash, Miss Phins. What do you mean? The defense was trash. Yeah, you're right. They didn't force nothing. They didn't force an interception or nothing. You're 100%. Second half of that game turned out to be a shootout. 1,000%. None of the defenses were stopping anybody. The difference is we kept scoring points. Touchdowns, actually, I might add. Not just field goals, which I'm super happy about. I'm super happy about that. Right here. If we would have matched that touchdown instead of a field goal, we still win. The defense was trash that game. Okay, what are you gonna do about it? Can the defense score? So the defense is supposed to score, supposed to stop them, and supposed to keep these. This is man, you guys sometimes are unbelievable. You expect the defense to be perfect. I don't. Just like I don't expect my quarterback to be perfect either. The defense was not trash in this game. The defense on a 2-6 team, they gave up a little bit more of what they were averaging up to that point. That's not trash. Not at all. The defense is supposed to get stops. What is the offense supposed to do? Hmm? The defense, you're right. The defense is supposed to get stops. This isn't me talking about how the defense was trash or the defense was great and the offense wasn't. This is to me point out like that offense actually did, in my opinion, they did great. This is a really good, really, really good game. The offense unfortunately had one that really killed us. This fumble right there. Completely killed the swing of the game. Or did it? Because last time I checked, we still scored two, three times afterwards, actually. We scored three different times. Now we gotta get stops as a defense. We gotta score as a defense. We gotta keep teams to 3 points as a defense, and then people will say that the defense is good. But okay, that's how we see it. No problem. You don't gotta agree. We don't have to agree. This is to me the best game. If we would have not had that fumble, man, the possibilities were there. Possibilities were there. The possibilities were there. You take a look at this. What I love the most about this game is that we were in it the entire time. Unfortunately, we just couldn't close out the game. That I will give you that. I will give you that. We weren't able to close out the game. 9 plays, they got the 61-yard field goal. You're right. You're right. We should have tried them. We should have had them try for a 65 or even a 66-yard field goal. Then maybe we win. You're right. You're right. All right. I mean, there's nothing else. We were supposed to get stops. Yep, the defense didn't get stopped in that second half. Not even a little bit. Every single drive that they had, they scored on. Just true. And with the exception of one drive, we scored two. Now we had an opportunity, but I don't know what the hell this crap was to HN with no time left. Obviously, that wasn't a real opportunity at the end of the day. Yes, yes, yes. We should have kept them out of field goal range. Exactly, exactly. You're right. We should have kept them out of field goal range, and unfortunately, we weren't able to. That's it's frustrating for me too. We were tied, you know. Unfortunately, man, that one hurt. That one hurt. Field goal range because teams average 60 yarders. That's when you got a 61-yard field goal, you kind of think you're keeping them out of field goal range. But I guess everybody kicks 61-yard field goals. That is what it is. At the end of the day, this was to me the best you saw, and this fumble wasn't even on Tua. That's why I'm not even mentioning it. This was a Mostert, man. This right here cost us dearly. You could even say it cost us the game. You could even say it cost us the game. And that was this game, ladies and gentlemen. And I still say that was the best game Tua has had so far this season. That offense was blow for blow. If we would have kept the same energy between Green Bay and Houston, my lord, that would have been great. That would have been great. But you know what? Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. It just it just wasn't enough, unfortunately. And I really wish that we had the opportunity to do it, but we just couldn't get that one out. And we almost did. We almost did, man. It almost is. Mm. We almost did. Ah, it kind of sucks though. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of sucks because I really thought that we'd have the opportunity to do it, but unfortunately, mm, we weren't able to come out with this win. So yeah, this right here, I'll tell you this. I'm highly disappointed because this production that we, or lack of production that we got from the offense, we didn't need this, not this game. Or any of those other games, obviously, but not this game. We needed these. We needed every opportunity. We had to match the same energy from the Texans. And this was such a winnable game. Look at that. 0-3, 3-3, 3-10, 6-10. It was still a game. See, even 6-13, even at 6-20. Look at this. 12-20. It's only 8 points. It's still a one-score game. Still a one-score game. And we just weren't able to do it. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It really is. I expected more from him. It's not about the yardage. It's not about the completion percentage because they're going to continue to talk about how, oh my God, the completion percentage, the yardage. Did he get the completion percentage we wanted? Yes. 70 plus completion percentage, exactly what we always wanted. At least 2 to 3 touchdowns with no interceptions, absolute failure, because that's what we always ask. At minimum 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, or 3 and no interceptions. And at least 250 to 300 yards. Why? Because at the end of the day, that's what we expect from our quarterback, our franchise quarterback. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get that. Um, and now, I mean, I know that people are saying that the season's over. Technically, the season to some might be over, but it really isn't. There is still a chance, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, you heard it here. There is still a chance for the Miami Dolphins to make it as a 7th seed. Unbelievable. I know. Trust me. I couldn't believe it either. But there is still a chance the Miami Dolphins can make the playoffs still. I know. I know. I know. Miss Phins, that's ridiculous. I know. But guess what? I think it's gonna be a lot of fun when it comes to taking a look at what we do next. Because obviously we gotta still win out. That's the minimum we have to do is win out. That's it. Highly doubtful, but if the Bills manage to lose one game, that does open up the opportunity for the Steelers to be number one. Ooh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. But I appreciate it, guys. Listen, Mayfix is gonna be live tonight in a special show, so come check me out. Um, when, where, you'll have to see. But guys, there's still a chance. That's why I'm not giving up hope until we're all officially done. But there's still an opportunity for us to do it. And you know what? If we have to face the Bills in the first round, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Yes, Billy, there is still a chance. Monty Phins, what do you mean two is a placeholder at best? No, I didn't, Nene. What do you mean? What did she say? I wasn't I had stuff to do, so I don't know what happened, who said what where. So what did she say, Nene? Hmm? Let me know what she said. That's it? Tua let her down? Oh, yeah. Tua played poorly. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Mm, mm, mm. Is that what she said? Basically, Tua has to go? Uh, well, hey. What can I say? Some people can see the light early. Others got to be shown the light super late. Or at least, whatever. That's cool, though. I'm glad you guys had a great show. Go check out the Blitz pickups, guys. They're awesome over there. Um, yeah. There's still an opportunity for us to make the playoffs, so I'm not gonna go ahead and completely destroy that. I'm disappointed because yet again, no, you're saying that. Oh, you're saying this. Sorry, Tony. So Tony is saying no. I'm saying that, and Tony is saying basically Tua has to go. Yeah. Well, as a fan base, guys, we are gonna be here for this roller coaster ride. What else can I say? Now it's okay for people to see. Now you're gonna see everybody turning on them. You're gonna see everybody butts to us people out there. Obviously, look at this whole line. Look at this da da da. Look at, of course. Um, I'm here for the ride, guys. I'm here for fun. I'm here to enjoy what we know it's gonna be hilarious with this Miami Dolphins team. Period. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be annoying, but it's gonna be fun. So I'll tell you this. I hope that everybody is ready for this wild ride because man, this team is about to go through the whirlwind, and anybody that thinks that we're about to, man, I'm of the mind that we're gonna run this back. Watch, we're gonna run this back, and I wouldn't be surprised. I will be shocked if we make any major moves. I will be shocked. We're gonna run this back. We're gonna try this again. We put too much money, too much time on this, and what can I say? Pride comes before the fall. And we've got some pretty prideful people here. Some pretty prideful people in this organization. So don't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, if we run this back. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What's up, Tyrone? Stop. uh, I'm over it. I told you guys I can't wait to whether it's now or in 20 years, or now or in 10 years, when Tua is no longer part of this fan base. But you know what's gonna happen? The same thing. Whoever we bring in, whoever we draft, we're gonna all complain about it. The other half is gonna complain about it. The other half, it's the same thing over and over again. Just remove the names and change it up. That's what we're here for. It is what it is. All I know this, and I said this before, and I've said this for years. Don't give me. I don't want to draft. I don't care what position. I don't care what they're ranked. I do not care who their parent is. I don't want to see not one player in, not even, I don't even want to hire the garbage people from Alabama, is what I'm trying to tell you. Those facility employees, I don't even want them. I don't want nobody from the University of Alabama ever again. Not one person affiliated that went to a game. If you went to an Alabama game, or if you did, I don't want you. Not at all. I'm over that. I've said this for years now. I can't stand that school, and I do not want anybody from that school. Period. I don't even want anybody that's associated with the pool, even if they went to school to study. I don't know, whatever. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't stand nobody from that team. I only want to get players from schools from either, not from the Midwest. Give me all them farm boys. They're about to lose weight with this heat, but I want all of them. When they go back home into that freezing cold, that's who I want. That is who I want. I want them big boys from the Midwest. The hail, or the hay rolling kind of dudes, you know what I mean? That's it. I don't want nobody from Alabama. Hell, I don't even want them from Florida or Texas. All I want is Midwest players. Period. I'm done. Billy gets it. O-line from Iowa. I want every starting lineman from either Idaho or Iowa. Period. Yes, like Liam Eichenberg. I will cut everyone in this team except Liam. Bring us them cow tippers. Exactly. Thank you. From Iowa, from Wisconsin, from North Dakota. I don't care. I want them big boys. That's what I want. Shoot. Yep, I'll take Liam. He can stay. Everybody else, bye. Get out of here. I'm just saying. Exactly, Mr. Poole. Those farm biscuit eating players, man. I'm telling you. I want those boys from those schools. Players not afraid to go in that frozen tundra and perform. You know, you see them little kids Shout out to all the little kids. It's mostly the boys, but shout out to all the little kids, especially the little young boys. When it's freezing cold and you see them like their daddies, when they take off their shirt and they're going like that, and it's freaking freezing. I want that kid. You put him on that program and you make him a wide receiver, and that's who I want. That's who I want. Give me those players, man. Don't get me wrong, they're all gonna lean like crazy here in South Florida with this humidity and this heat, but it's okay. I need Stephen Ross to put about another $2 million on that practice facility and get us some snow in that puppy. I want that sucker to be able to go down negative 45 degrees. That's what I want. Who wants to be friends? The cow tipping guys? What are you talking about? What are we talking about? What you talking about, Nitty? I want those big boys in the trenches, and I'm building this team from the trench. Oh, the front office on down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No friendships. No friendship bracelets. No nothing. We're here to work. We don't want friends. I don't care about that. It's the same thing. It's another thing I can't stand about basketball nowadays. I love basketball. Growing up as a little kid, watching them, and they wanted to destroy each other. And I'd hear stories from my dad about how that, like, there was no like, oh, we're friends and we're gonna talk even though you just destroyed me. Hell no. I see you in that court, and I'm gonna play very strongly against you, and then I'm not calling you, and we are not friends. Forgot this was still my show. Even college, the Miami Heat won 3 chips. College, they won a natty. It's just the Dolphins. It's not the city. Ah, Tyrone gets it. I want O line and D line from Iowa, Wisconsin, a quarterback from Texas. Fine. Positional players from Florida, Texas, and California. It's not bad. I'm not gonna say that. I don't know about quarterback from. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'll take that. I definitely do. I do want this. I want my wide receivers from Florida. That's for sure. Oh yeah, I will take my wide receivers from Florida for sure. Absolutely, I will take my wide receivers from Florida. That's a perfect team. That's how you build it. O line, D line from Iowa, from Wisconsin. I'll even take North Dakota. South Dakota, I feel like it's too warm still, but I'm taking it. Heck, even from Indiana. I mean, at this point, no, Indiana's too close to Chicago. Nope. We're sticking to Iowa. We're sticking to Wisconsin. That's what I want. Quarterback from Texas, positional players from Florida, Texas, and California. Let's go. I am down for this. That's how you rebuild. I don't want to touch nothing. I gotta take my own clip. Didn't I tell you this, guys? In the off season, and I was just talking to my brother. Went to my mom's house, and he came back from college. He's on winter break, and I was like, bro, I would have been okay. See, this wouldn't hurt me as much had we not paid anybody. If we would have paid nobody, if we would have let Tua play on his 5th-year option like we should have when he only cost us $23.7 million, we would have let Tyreek ride his contract, let Teron, let Jalen, let everybody. Even Waddle, he was still in his rookie contract. Even Waddle. Let Everybody play on this contract. I wouldn't care as much. What, we're losing? Yay! I'm gonna have so much money, so many draft picks for next year. I'm gonna have all this to be able to tear this puppy up and start all over. But no, what did we do? We spent $500 million in this offense. That's what we did. That's what we did. That's what we did. Phil, what's up, Phil? You must be new to the channel. Welcome, 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 welcome. Phil WGGB, welcome. Give me Olan Dylan from rural Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, and North Florida. You must have not heard me from earlier. I don't give me anybody from the entire state of Georgia. I mean, not Georgia. My apologies, Georgia. I love you guys. From Alabama. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to hear nobody. I don't even want to see anybody associated with the state at this point of Alabama. I can't stand them. I don't even want my janitorial or sanitation engineer department to come from the state either. So no, I'm getting my corn fed big boys from the only place I need to get them, Iowa or Wisconsin. That's who I want. Quarterback from Texas, positional players from Florida, Texas, and California. Let's keep it moving. Because I can't stand Alabama, Phil. That's why. I can't stand Alabama. Exactly. Faux tie. Thank you. Which means fake, people. It's French for fake tie. Why not Alabama? I can't stand it. I can't stand players from Alabama. I can't stand nothing from coaches from Alabama. Nick Saban, absolutely dislike. I never want him near my school. I never want him near anything in Florida. Just stay away. I don't even want you to comment on our games, period. Whether I couldn't care less if it was Pee Wee football, Nick Saban, stay away from it. And I can't stand any players from Alabama. I don't care if they're wide receivers, quarterbacks, or whatever. The worst quarterbacks, in my opinion, come from the University of Alabama. Why? It has nothing to do with Tua. You would think, but no. It's got nothing to do. Well, no, actually, it has something to do with Tua. But it's not even Tua. It's because when you have the University of Alabama, you have a quarterback who is playing with 5 first rounders as his O line, 4 first round wide receivers, and 2 first round tight ends. What the heck? The man doesn't even face any adversity. Not at all. But give me somebody from the Midwest who I know has to go through some tough games. He doesn't have the best O line. He's got to overcome adversity in college. That's who I want. That's who I want. The guys that have to overcome what is it? Um, adversity in college. That's who I want. Nobody in Alabama is gonna see that, man. They got the best receivers. They got the best O linemen. They got the best defenders. And you could almost say the same thing about Georgia too. Georgia's getting a little like that. UGA, they're getting a little like that. But unlike Georgia though, but unlike Alabama, Georgia, they're a little bit tougher players in my opinion. They're not. They're not. I think Georgia. I would take a Georgia player over Alabama player any day. Any day. Any day. Any day. I'll give it to you. Cam Ward is tough. I need a quarterback. I need a player that can stand in that pocket. I don't matter what position it is. But in this case, because it is Tool Tuesday, we're talking about the quarterback position, obviously. I need a quarterback that can stand on that pocket, even if it's collapsing, and deliver a a flipping bullet. Like I saw Joe Bonix do twice this year. Mm. So yeah, so for me, I don't want to hear. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want no receivers. I don't want no positional players from Alabama, and I dang sure do not want any quarterback from Alabama ever again. They're bombs. Period. And the greatest college football team of all time, ladies and gentlemen, put in the comment section the greatest college football team of all time. What college and year was it? I know y'all know what that is. I know you guys know who it was. Who was the greatest college football team of all time, ladies and gentlemen? Hmm? What year and school? What year in school? Come on, put it in that comment section. Let's go, guys. I want to hear from you guys. I know you guys know who. Exactly, the U. 2001 U. The single greatest college team of all time. The Hall of Fame team of all time. The bench players, Hall of Famers of all time. There will never be an assembly of of talent like that 2001 Miami Hurricanes football team. Never. It'll never happen. Listen to me. It'll never happen. It was literal Hall of Famers. Even their backups of their backups, Hall of Famers. Insane. That will never happen ever again. In the history of football, period. That'll always be, and I remember that team. My God, I was a jit, but I remember that team. My heart, man. And all three times, and throughout my life, the Canes ruled college football. Then it was the Gators. Then it was the Knowles. This is why I'm a Florida girl. Well, that's not why I'm a Florida girl, but I'm a Florida girl, which is why I like all three major universities in Florida: University of Miami, University of Florida, Florida State University. They each had a major part, funny enough, just like they are in the Florida map, where Miami's here, Canes are in the middle, and Seminoles are top. That's exactly how the reign ended up being. Miami had it first, then the Gators, then the Seminoles. In each part of my life, Florida ruled. The whole state ruled. But I will always pick the University of Miami because I'm a South Florida girl. I'm a Broward girl. South Florida will always be number one for me. UM will always be number one. Then Gators, then Knowles. That's just what I grew up with. I was spoiled when it comes to college football. I was spoiled. The literal greatest college football team. They were better. This is the only time I will ever say this. They were better than professional football teams. That's how insane that team was. You could literally could have taken any NFL team up against that college team, and they, in my opinion, that would have been a close game. Maybe they would have lost. I doubt it, but maybe they would have lost because it's still professional versus collegiate. But I don't know, man. I think the UM would have taken whatever team you could have put them up against. I'm just saying. The single greatest college team of all time. 2001 Miami Hurricane. It would have been a tough game. It would have been a tough game. That's all I'm saying. So yeah. Yeah, Miss Fins, I'm an '80s baby. I grew up watching the Hurricanes winning. I was a little kid, but I still remember like it was awesome. Like I was there. Like I even got to play in the Orange Bowl before it was torn down. I still remember. It was awesome. Granted, I was in a marching band, but whatever. You're crazy, Miss Fins. No college team beating a pro team. I said that's the one team that would have been the closest. Again, I said they might have lost. They might have lost, but not by much. They're not getting blown out. They were fast, but they were also tough. Yeah. What up, Nightshade? I see you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bills, Bills, Bills. Um. Maybe actually. Man, thinking about it, man, I think that team probably could have beat if. Well, no, it's come on. They would have murdered players now. Like this ain't even. That's when football was good. This is Madden football right now that we're playing. It's not even Madden football. This is fantasy football that we're playing right now. So many scores. Everybody scoring 40 plus points. Man, that used to never happen. 40 plus points, man, that was a rarity. Now it's like every week somebody's putting up a 40 burger. At this point, I'm like, is it even that much? What is it's like scoring 20 points at this point. Like if you're not scoring 40, you're underperforming. Like this is ridiculous. I liked it when it was grinding and everybody was battling and it was what it was. Football was a battle of gladiators. Ah, now it's just a battle of princesses. Like princes. Not like girl princesses, but male princesses. It's just the plural world of princesses. I don't know. Just attribute it to my gap. It is what like princesses. Like you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, but I'm just saying. Oh God, I miss that kind of football. That awesome, absolutely awesome. But yes, folks, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button for me if you haven't done so already. I appreciate everybody that came through. Thank you so much. Imagine Sean Taylor hitting. Stop, man. We don't want to imagine that. That would be really bad for him. We want him to survive. He's a father of children. Stop it, Nene. Trying to kill this man. When doves cry. What's up, Zeno? Listen, it's no longer a narrative. Now it is proven. Tuatonga Bailoa does not match blow for blow. And that's the frustrating part. But you know what? You're gonna hear all these talking heads and all these people that definitely know football, way more football than I do. Obviously, I don't really know football like that. Um, they're all gonna talk about how look at two of this, all the opportunities he's missing, which is all valid points. You know what I mean? Listen to their projections. That's the part I want you guys to pay attention moving forward. Listen to the projections, guys. It's going to sound eerily familiar because we've heard some of this stuff earlier, guys. We heard some of this stuff earlier. And by earlier, I literally mean like we heard some of this stuff eons ago. And it's frustrating, but you know what? At the end of the day, if the Dolphins can do their job and they can somehow figure this out, there's still a chance for us to make the playoffs. I'm still going to hold the hope that we can be the 2007 New York Giants and as a wild card, make it all the way to the Super Bowl. It's the only hope I have. And hopefully Tua gets us to the Super Bowl and we win that Super Bowl. We've got less than 1% of that happening, but you know what? There's still a chance. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming through. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing like we always do every Wednesday morning. We're going to talk about the AFC East, guys. So come check that puppy out. Check out the AFC East. Also, tomorrow night, Wednesday, like we do every Wednesday morning, we got League Wide Wednesday. It's at 8 p.m. Come check that out. And you can catch Miss Phins Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, every Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Tonight, I've got a special cooking session. Where will Miss Phins be? You're going to have to look at me. You're going to have to look for me because I will be on a very special show tonight. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And you know what? I'm going to enjoy I'm going to enjoy the show tonight. So, anywho, at the end of the day, it's absolute disappointment. We got to stop with the excuses. It's not the O-line. It's not the defense. Stop it. This is why I said what I said about the defense yesterday, and I got it out the way. Don't talk to me about no damn defense. The defense is doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're at least league average. This offense has to do their job. Do what they're getting paid for. Do your job. I mean, I don't know how much clearer that could be. Do your job. That's it. Do your job. And then maybe we win. So, there you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate all you guys. I will catch you tomorrow morning. And thank you guys. Oh, look at this flipping thumbnail. Look how good this is. You see him popping out? That was not easy, people. But I managed to make it happen. He is popping out of the picture, even though he's technically in the picture. So I just want to say I'm super proud of myself because this is super hard. But we made it happen, guys. So I appreciate y'all. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. If you like it, I know I worked hard on it, and it might seem like something small for you guys. You know what I mean? Like this is another one I worked on too. You know, I'm working on getting better, but this one right here, this one really was one of my favorites to make. I'm not gonna lie, definitely one of my favorites to make. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. I appreciate it, guys. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Look at him, he's popping out. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I appreciate it. But anywho, guys, thank you so much. Hit that like button. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Well, I'll catch you tonight in my special show, wherever I may be. But for sure, tomorrow, I will definitely see you for that AACE show. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.